here at the Governor's Mansion for this exciting day for our future as a Commonwealth. And thank you to so many of our distinguished guests for being here today. Lieutenant Governor, President Stivers, Senators, Representatives, thank you for joining us. We are here today to celebrate an important economic development announcement, but also to declare loudly and clearly that Kentucky is continuing to lead in meeting the nation's and the world's growing energy needs. To kick off this event, we have a video to announce today's really big news.
It's a new day in Kentucky, a time full of hope and promise, where families are living good, happy lives and businesses are soaring. Kentuckians are the force behind our historic success, and we know the power of working together. We're ready to meet the challenges of today by seizing the opportunities of tomorrow. Opportunities like Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing's record investment. The $712 million investment is creating 1,572 great jobs and making history with the largest investment ever in Shelby County. This is the company that made history, powering the 2024 Super Bowl with renewable energy for the first time ever. So whether you're trying to power the big game or game nights for families across the world, we'll be working together to make those wins possible. Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing, welcome to your new Kentucky home.
Today, we are welcoming Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing and its leaders to their new Kentucky home. CEO of Canadian Solar, thank you for being here. Colin Parkin, President of eStorage. County Judge Executive, Dan Eisen. And Shelbyville Mayor Troy Ethington. We are sharing incredible news that Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing is investing nearly $712 million in Shelby County, where it will build an innovative, state-of-the-art industrial battery production facility. This project is creating 1,572 skilled, high-tech jobs for our Kentucky families. Let's thank this company. This project isn't just big, it is historic. And it's historic on several counts. This is the largest economic development project, both in dollars invested and jobs created ever in Shelby County. It's also the single largest economic development investment of this year and the largest investment we've had since 2022. In the 5 years that I've been governor, this is the third largest jobs investment and the fourth largest investment in terms of dollars. So Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing is coming in strong, and it's adding even more momentum to Kentucky's quickly modernizing energy sector. In moments, you'll hear why these leaders know that right now is the time to invest right here. But first, I want to talk about where Kentucky stands as we embrace our role as a global economic leader and what today's announcement says about the Commonwealth and our people. Our economy has been on fire, and our story is evolving. For more than 2 centuries, Kentucky's natural resources and our incredible workforce helped power this nation. The people of the Commonwealth fueled America's rise as an economic superpower and leader of the free world. Once again, Kentucky is leading the charge. We're leading in clean energy technology with active projects in eastern, central, and western Kentucky with investments that already had topped $670 million. We're leading in electric vehicles with 27 EV-related announcements, totaling $11.7 billion in new investments, more than 10,280 full-time jobs announced for Kentuckians. In short, we'd already become the EV battery production capital of the United States, but with this investment, we're putting our stamp on working to become just the battery capital of the United States of America. Now with Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing, we're going to lead in the industrial electrification space. Canadian Solar, the Ontario-based parent company, is a leader in the design and manufacturing of battery energy storage systems for utility scale applications. I think we all have a good, clear idea of what a EV battery looks like. Well, these are industrial-sized batteries that are very different and much, much larger. The self-contained energy storage systems that'll be built in Shelbyville are housed in 20-foot shipping containers, and they're used by utilities to store energy from large-scale solar arrays, hydroelectric plants, and so much more. This company already has an incredible track record in this space. They've shipped close to 5.7 gigawatt hours of battery energy storage solutions to global markets, and they currently operate 2 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities with an annual production of 20 gigawatt hours. They're adding to that capacity right here in the Commonwealth with the production of the new Shelbyville plant expected to begin, and this is big news, by the end of 2025. They're not just coming in strong, they want to move fast, which means our people here in the Commonwealth get those good jobs more quickly, that they change lives more quickly. This is a special project in terms of how massive it is, but also how fast we're going to move together and how quickly the impact is going to be felt by our Kentucky families. Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing is joining Kentucky's new era of prosperity as our Commonwealth becomes a national economic leader. The Commonwealth's known around the world for world-class bourbon, for horse racing, and hospitality. But more and more, we're becoming known for distribution and logistics and the highest end of advanced manufacturing, especially now what this company specializes in. This investment ensures more Kentucky families will thrive and that the Commonwealth's incredible economic momentum continues. Put simply, we are on the biggest, best economic development win streak that the Commonwealth has ever seen. Now, in the last 5 years, having announced over 1,000 new location and expansion projects, exceeding over $33 billion, a record of investment in our people. And I'm proud to say that's the largest investment we've seen under any governor, and I call and I tell my dad that every single night. We're currently now over 56,000 full-time jobs announced for our people. With the legislature's help and leadership, now the largest general fund and rainy day funds we've ever had. And I'm proud to say that we've been upgraded by all 3 bond rating agencies again. That's never happened in a period of time like we have seen over the last 5 years. So I want to say thank you to the state and local leaders, and you're going to hear from them that have worked so hard. This would not happen without a judge executive and without a mayor that proved to this company that Shelbyville and Shelby County are ready, and all their economic development folks and the whole community that came together to make this happen. I said a little while ago, this is like winning a Super Bowl. And Shelby County just won this Super Bowl, but it was because of hard work and teamwork of so many good people. We're going to keep working to find common ground and use common sense to move this Commonwealth not to the right or the left, but to move it forward. And I'm proud that this project is the first project since our launch of the new Kentucky Home Initiative that is proudly saying that they want Kentucky and Shelby County to be their new Kentucky home. And Kentucky and Shelby County are going to welcome a lot of new families to their new Kentucky home because of this. Now I'm excited to welcome Dr. Sean Q, Chairman and CEO of Canadian Solar, who ultimately made the decision to bring all these jobs to Kentucky. So let's all give him a big Kentucky welcome.
Thanks, Governor, and good morning. My name is Sean Chu. I'm the founder of Canadian Solar. It is a great pleasure and great honor to be here with all of you and to celebrate the launch of Shelbyville e-storage battery manufacturing project in Kentucky. And I want to thank you, Governor Beshear, and all the dedicated public servants and community leaders here with us. Without your tireless effort, we would not be here today. Now, 23 years ago, as an idealistic scientist, I began what is now Canadian Solar. It was a startup founded around my lunch table in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. At that time, the only paid employee was myself. Yes, I paid myself. And the unpaid employee was Hanbin, my wife. She is also here. We made sacrifices to grow our research, our idea, and build up the enterprise little by little. Well, it was quite a struggle. It also taught us that good things can happen to people who struggle and who work hard. From a humble start, we have grown our company to a global company with 7.6 billion revenues last year, and employees spread out around the world. And it is because of this perseverance and determination, even after my spinal cord injury in 2019, that I can be here with you today to announce that Canadian Solar, through our subsidiary, e-Storage, will invest an initial $384 million to build Kentucky's first utility-scale battery storage plant in Shelbyville. We plan to top it up to $712 million with the phase 2. More importantly, we are committed to the local community with a plan to hire over 1,500 local manufacturing, engineering, research, and development workers. Now, why Kentucky and why Shelbyville? Because from the first time I met with the governor and other state and local leaders, I feel like this is the local community in Shelbyville and the state or the support and care environment where innovators could thrive and companies like ours can innovate and grow. Now, talking about support and care, the Louisville hospital staff lent me a new wheelchair cushion yesterday to make me sit more comfortably through this event. Now, Governor, although this is a small effort, but this is the example of the support and care we expected and we experienced from Kentucky. Thank you. Now, change topic. The electricity demand in the United States is expected to grow significantly with the AI exploration and also with the return of manufacturing to this country. Now, energy storage is a crucial part of the new and evolving electricity grid. Battery cells are the heart of an energy utility scale energy storage system. Therefore, this project will put Kentucky to the center of the effort to build a robust and secure electricity grid for this country. Now, Governor Beshear, in my last trip to Kentucky, my local staff took me to the Muhammad Ali Museum. I also had a chance to stroll with my wheelchair on the Muhammad Ali Boulevard in Louisville. So I can see that Kentuckians kept their local boy in their heart, and Louisville paid respect to their local heroes. So Shelbyville e-storage battery manufacturing is your local boy. It is my dream to have the technology we built in Shelbyville to do what Muhammad Ali did for so many Americans, which is to provide a new opportunity and hope for communities across the Commonwealth. I promise we will go the rounds and keep standing to create a long-lasting legacy that all Kentuckians can be proud of for the years to come. Thank you. Now I want to introduce the president of Canadian Solar e-Storage and also my longtime co-workers, Colin Parkin, to say a few words.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Governor Beshear. Those are tough speeches to follow. I'll do my best here. Good morning. My name is Colin Parkin, and I am the president of e-Storage. Today, as we formally launch Shelbyville battery manufacturing, we embark on what is expected to be a deep and long relationship with the people in this beautiful state, or Commonwealth is probably better put. It also marks a pivotal point in the history of our company. I must thank Governor Beshear and his best-in-class staff for making this project a reality. I would also like to thank the representatives of Shelby County and the city of Shelbyville for their tremendous support, as this day is also only happening because of the focused efforts of your local elected officials, public works staff, and local community representatives. Through our investment in Shelbyville, we will build a state-of-the-art lithium-ion battery cell and packaging factory with an initial production capacity of over 3 gigawatt hours annually, and expected expansion of that to 6 gigawatt hours. Once the initial phase is complete, we plan to invest in phase 2 to double the capacity, as I mentioned, to 6 gigawatt hours, and we think that will happen relatively quickly based on the demand. Once the initial phase is complete, we expect to create around 1,500 very high-quality engineering and manufacturing jobs in this facility. As it is a priority for the governor and your local leadership, we will also locate a research and development, or R&D lab, in this facility to continue to develop our technology further. We believe this will be another key achievement, helping put Kentucky at the leading edge of battery technology development and deployment here in the United States. Our project will continue to accelerate Kentucky's leadership for clean energy, technology, and deployment. We are committed to Shelbyville, to Kentucky, and to manufacturing and partnering with American companies across the United States. The 1 million square foot Shelbyville battery manufacturing, boy, that's a big facility. I was sat with my team and we calculated this is approximately 17 football fields in space. And then I quickly did the math, I think around 56 NHL hockey ice rinks, being Canadian. As we sipped on a smoked old fashioned last night, we questioned how many bourbon distilleries we could fit in that space. But then we realized this is best left to the historic distilleries here in Kentucky. But we will create and produce a state-of-the-art battery manufacturing technology here in the amazing factory that we're already starting to tool up in Shelbyville. The products we will build in the Shelbyville factory will be ready, will be installed into energy storage projects nationwide by early 2026. That is, of course, a very aggressive timeline, but with the commitment of the local Shelbyville community, the governor's team, and our skilled employees, we are absolutely convinced we can get it done and meet this timeline. Before I conclude, I feel compelled to stop and comment on another factor that helped us decide that Shelbyville was the right place for us. It's the beauty of the land and the people and their hospitality that live here. It's the desire to keep local traditions and a fierce desire to protect the land and the bounty of this area it provides. It's the can-do spirit we have seen every time we visit. Shelbyville in Kentucky is blessed with so much, and we could not be happier to be welcomed in this way as the new family in town. We look forward to a prosperous future here in Kentucky, and thank you for your time.
I next want to turn it over to Shelby County Judge Executive Dan Eisen, who's having a heck of a year with well over $1 billion of announced investments. Actually, that's getting closer to 2.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, and it's an honor to be here as the county judge. When I came into office, I talked about balance in government, balance in what we do in our county. We have 87 industries in Shelby County. We have over 220,000 acres of farmland. We have balance in Shelby County. But it was a team. It was a team of the governor, the lieutenant governor, the president of our Senate, our state representative, and our new senator that we will be working in the future come January, I can assure you. But this is about quality. This is about a quality business. We don't just open the door and say, come in, pollute our community. No, we get clean business. We get good business. We get good jobs. When I was first appointed to the governor, or to the lieutenant governorship, Lieutenant Governor, I'm thinking a lot about you. I'm not taking your job as county judge. I talked about so many things that we had to address and what was acceptable and what wasn't. We are doing the right thing with our citizens. We can't put a fence around our community, nor do we want to. We want the people to come to our Kentucky home, now your Kentucky home. We thank you for being here. We thank everybody for the future and what it's going to mean to Shelby County. Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate it.
Next, we'll hear from Shelbyville Mayor Troy Ethington. And our mayors, our judges are so important in all of these announcements, because when people come to the community, they're thinking about what it's like to live there. They're looking at the parks, they're looking at the downtowns, and that work you all put in, Mayor, every single day means so much. So thank you for having such an incredible Kentucky home for this company to choose.
Thank you, sir. Well, good morning, everyone. Governor Beshear, our esteemed guests, and members of our community. It is an honor to join all of you here today at the Governor's Mansion, a place that represents leadership and vision for the Commonwealth. And to celebrate this incredible announcement, a major milestone for Shelbyville and for Shelby County. The state-of-the-art battery manufacturing plant, which will soon become the largest employer in Shelby County, signifies a bright future, not just for Shelbyville and for Shelby County, but also for the entire region. This project underscores our shared commitment to renewable energy and sustainability, marking Kentucky as a leader in the global transition towards cleaner technologies. For Shelbyville, this is more than just an economic development project. This is transformative. First and foremost, the creation of over 1,500 well-paying jobs will provide new opportunities for our residents, attracting talented individuals and families to our community. Shelbyville continues to become one of the fastest growing communities in the Commonwealth, and we've been preparing for a moment like this. Over the last 4 to 5 years, the city of Shelbyville has made substantial investments, over $40 million in infrastructure to support our continued growth. These investments include expanding our water and sewer capacities, upgrading roadways, and remodelizing our public services. These improvements ensure as we grow, we maintain the high quality of life our residents expect and deserve. As the workforce grows, so will the demand for goods and services, from restaurants and retail shops, healthcare and child care services. Our local economy will experience a renaissance. We are proud of the strong small businesses in our community of Shelbyville, and this expansion will give them the support they need to flourish. This announcement also reflects something bigger. Kentucky is becoming a hub for innovation and sustainable energy. The presence of the state-of-the-art battery manufacturer in Shelbyville signals that we are not just keeping up with the future, but we're helping build it. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to Governor Beshear and all of the stakeholders who made this project possible. This partnership demonstrates the power of collaboration between state, local government, and private enterprise. Together, we're not just creating jobs, we're building a sustainable future for generations to come. To the leadership of this new company, welcome to Shelbyville. You're not just investing in a facility, you're investing in people, hardworking, passionate, and proud people who will make this endeavor a success. Thank you all.
So what an incredible day for the Commonwealth. What an incredible day for Team Kentucky with Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing committing to us. We are also committing to them to meet their aggressive timetable, to make sure they get up and going as quickly as possible, to make sure that we provide the most talented workforce they've ever seen, because our commitment is this facility is going to be so profitable that they come back and say, maybe we can do a little bit more. Maybe we can go even a little bit bigger. But we are thrilled at this monumental announcement today and how it's going to continue to move Kentucky to the forefront of our national economy. Thank you all for joining us today.